I can totally see a future where artists, whoever it is, goes out and say like, I gotta give, X amount of my revenues back to my fans. Not as fiat currency, but like in a tracking way. How can they do the things they do today, get rewarded, and basically get their hands on things that they want to have,
Mhm.
exclusive merch, like reduce access to tickets that they never can get because they buy these. So I think what I believe is that we're going to see a shift happening. In some way, there needs to be a reward mechanism that the new generation of fans are buying into. And I think that is also at the same time a tremendous opportunity, not only for artists, but I think for any brands. I think we talked about like, when we grew up, Apple was a fandom, maybe not in the same way. Tesla is definitely a fandom. You're looking at pop culture brand and they have the same kind of relationship, these kind of companies that artists and fans have.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So fandom as currency, are you looking at it in the sense of like when you say currency, what is that to you
Think
besides
about
just dollar bills?
Yeah, so let's say that we do an example like Artist X is releasing an album. They have 5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. They want to give back to their fans in some way. They Instead of doing all this marketing, they want to have authentic, genuine. So they want artists to really talk about it, not lie about it. So they give them a bunch of tasks and assets they can use and tell their own story with. And in some way, you connect that to be able to track it if you're using a blockchain, whatever you do, because you need to make sure. So the way I vision this is in a very simple way is that you have a pool that is reflecting a value. In fiat currency, that value might not be worth so much, but if you translate, if you print merch, if you do different things that doesn't have that base value on it, the value for these fans will be higher. And then you basically need to put that out, and these fans will, of course, you need to gamify it. You need to have leaderboards. I think these fans want to be recognized. So how you do it is like they want to feel like they are part of it. And then they can like take these points that is tracked somewhere, and exchange them to whatever they think is. And that is what I think the circle. Because when that happens, it's going to be like a revenue, like a flywheel that increase, the reach and more people come in and so on and so on. So that is what I see that the future of marketing will be really about solving the mechanism of the reward system in some way with the fans that already is want to tell that story, want to be on the barriers and lead that conversations with new kind of fans.